Every time I think this club can't go any lower, they find a way to prove me wrong. I mean, seriously, please, somebody explain to me how the
Watch your profanity.
flip this just happened. Okay. Not one, not two, but three against flipping Everton. Explain that to me. Like, please, please explain it to me. Forget what I normally do with just player ranking and adding memes and stuff like that. Nah, screw that. Today, I'm going to rank these players myself and in a much more brutal and honest way. This was our starting lineup. I'm just going to go through everybody and honestly give the ranks. I mean, I'm sorry. Sanchez, you had your shot, buddy. Like, you are. Jeez. You were,
Absolutely awful.
and I don't mean that lightly, like, you were absolutely awful today. You already had that first warning in the first half, and then the rest of the game, like, you were just. Ugh. The first goal, like, I'm going to say it's kind of 50-50. But I'm so sorry. That second goal is on you. The third one's it's a brilliant finish. Like there's nothing you can do about that. But your actions in between, your body language, everything, just absolutely awful. The less said about Gusto, the better. This guy can be 2 feet or 2 inches away from goal and still decide not to shoot. I don't understand how we have a guy that does not understand that in football, in order to win, you have to one, shoot, two, you have to try to put the ball in the back of the net. I honestly don't ever want to see him play as either right back or something. Just I don't want him to play for Chelsea again. Like I've been sick and tired of him all season, but this is just a performance that's it. I'm done with him. Done. Wesley Fofana, honestly, it's about that time we sell him. He can't be bothered. His body language is awful. He doesn't even try hard, doesn't want to run, doesn't want to do things. Apparently, he doesn't know the most basic rule of defending, closing somebody down, being tight to someone. He doesn't know how to do that. Last weekend against Newcastle, we all saw it, right? 36, 37-year-old Thiago Silva would be busting his tail trying to get back and trying to stop a goal. Wesley Fofana is jogging. I'm so sorry. It's about time we sold this guy. He is absolutely useless and a detriment to our defense. I can't really say too much about Hato. He was trying, he's putting in his best effort, but you could tell it's not his natural position and just he's mid at best. But again, I can't really blame him. We're having a center back crisis and he was the best option available. I don't know. I don't really have that much to say, but I'm sorry. You have Josh Achampong. I don't know what it is about these managers. I will take Josh Achampong. Even if he makes a mistake in a game, I will take him over flipping Wesley Fofana any day. Kukurea, I mean, dude, I don't know what happened to him. Since the injury, he's just not the same. He doesn't venture forward like he used to. He's not as aggressive as he once was. I can't understand it. Maybe it was the Maresca effect. Maybe he just doesn't want to work as hard and maybe he just wants to keep himself safe for the World Cup. Who knows? But he's just not the same. This was probably one of Lavia's best games, honestly, but there were still some questionable moments throughout the match that was just like, oh, dude, I don't know if it's rust. I don't know if you're just you couldn't be bothered. I don't know what's going on. And the same could be said about Caicedo. Honestly, this is by far one of the worst performances I've seen from him. He's usually extremely consistent, but whether it's down to the manager, whether it's down to him just feeling the after effects of that absolute humbling to PSG, I don't know what it is, but he just doesn't care. He doesn't look like he cares. Like he's jogging, he's not as aggressive as he was. Like I don't know what happened to Caicedo. Maybe it's fatigue, maybe it's something else, but he's just not the same. Palmer, say whatever you want about him, but as much as I love Palmer, he's not been the same either. Like he's so inconsistent. He gets in front of goals, can't bury chances. He's not as creative as we know him to be. And the worst part about him, I'm so sorry, but his body language and the way he complains on the pitch is absolutely unacceptable. I don't even want to talk about Enzo Fernandez. Clearly, his headspace is elsewhere. He clearly has pretty much checked out of this season. I don't think he even wants to play for us anymore. I, I mean, today's game was yet another one where he was just absolutely awful. Like, he can't find a simple pass. He doesn't want to stick in the tackle. He overcomplicates passes. I mean, I don't even know at this point. May as well just sell him because if he doesn't want to be here, I don't want to have a group of guys that don't want to play for Chelsea. Pedro Neto, my goodness, like this guy. At first, we thought, oh my gosh, we've gotten an upgrade over Raheem Sterling and, blah, blah, blah. But I'm so sorry. He is turning out to be possibly one of the most frustrating, if not one of the worst signings we've ever made. And I might be hyperbolic here, but I have no words. I just have no words for one, his inconsistency. Two, you have the ball, the ability to just put a cross in. You can't cross. What did Matisse say again?
You can't dribble. You can't cross. You can't shoot. You can't pass. You can't track back. What are you doing at my football club? What are you doing at my football club?
And he's absolutely spot on. What is Pedro Neto doing at this football club where he cannot do the most basic things? He doesn't know how to track back. He doesn't want to work hard for the team. He makes every simple action 10 times more complicated. And then he tries to do the simple thing that he should have done in the first place. I mean, he's so inconsistent. He's the most frustrating, but at the same time, one of the most unpredictable players that we have, honestly, on this team. Joao Pedro, since that Wrexham game, just hasn't been the same. His touches are awful. His passing is awful. He's the most basic things he can't do anymore. You can tell like he doesn't even want to run anymore. There's just nothing from him, and it's so shocking and so disappointing. Now, when it comes to the sub, and I'm gonna say this about FUTMob or whatever they're called. Honestly, this is why you can't trust these platforms. They're giving Garnacho a 6.3.
You need to leave. It's disgusting.
Please tell me what has Garnacho done? Even the commentator said Garnacho had no impact since coming on at halftime. What has Garnacho done to help improve Chelsea this second half? As a matter of fact, he made us worse. He had so many opportunities and the same thing happens over and over and over again.
You can't dribble. You can't cross. You can't shoot. You can't pass. You can't track back. What are you doing at my football club? What are you doing at my football club?
What is Garnacho good for? Why did we buy him? Please, somebody explain this purchase over to me. He's one of these people I want to see sold, just like they did with Drewsby Hall and some of these other guys that only played one season at Chelsea. Get him out of the football club. He's useless. Andre Santos, I'm so sorry, but that second goal is all on you. You came on, had no impact on the game, and cost us a goal. Like, what kind of a pass was that? And then, worst of all, your effort, your energy, and stuff is just off. If only we had had Esteval the entire season, the only bright spark in that second half. He came on, had an instant impact as opposed to Garnacho, who was on the entire half. Esteval only got about 20 minutes, 20, 25 minutes, and he did more in that time than Garnacho did in an entire half. And that shows the difference in terms of class, quality, and everything in between. But please explain to me why you bring on Tosin, Tosin and Liam Delap, two of our most unproductive players this season. What's Tosin gonna do when we're three flipping nailed down? Please explain that to me. What's Liam Delap gonna do? All of a sudden score a hat trick in what, 12 minutes? Please get out of here. Like Delap, useless. Tosin, useless. Like, I mean, some of these players that we have on our rosters, we just need to clear house, completely sell and rebuy and try to rebuild. But this time, for the love of God, these owners and these sporting directors, stop going for flipping 16-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds with no experience. Try to find a blend and a mix of experience with young talent. Do the sensible thing. Dump this model and start anew. Start fresh. Try to find a mixture of young talent with experience. And I'm telling you, you're going to get the most out of this squad. Tosin being the most experienced player that we have on the team is shocking and says a lot about the direction of this football club. And then last but not least, Liam Rosenior. I have never said this about any manager at Chelsea, but I think he's out of his depth. Like if I was him, I honestly would probably resign. I know he's saying that he wants preseasons with these boys, but I am so sorry, my friend. Like you are out of your league here. Yes, for all I know, he could turn into an Arteta after maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years, but we don't have that time at Chelsea, and we can't afford that. At the rate at which we're going to be playing Conference League again, And then we're just going to be wasting the amount of potential that we have on this squad. This is unacceptable and unsustainable. And the shocking thing about all of this is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's at the wheel. It's going to be the same thing. It's not the manager. People, fans are always like, oh, it's the manager, it's the gaffe, it's the tactics, it's this. Keep telling yourself that. But we all know that that is only a small portion of it, right? There's more at stake here because you can have Zidane, you can have Pep as our gaffer if we wanted to, but it doesn't change the fact that if these players don't care, i- tactics are meaningless. In the past 4 matches alone, let's go through this real quick. In the past 4 matches alone, we have conceded 12 goals and only scored 2.
Oh no, this can't be.
There was a time this season where Chelsea would always score in a match, even if we lost, right? But now we've gotten to a point where not only are we leaking goals for fun, but we can't even put some in the back of the net. Something's got to give. I don't. I don't know what it is. I don't know if these players need to be pushed harder. I don't know if these players need a break. I don't know what these players need, but something's got to give. And I'm done with this. I'm done with this season. This football club has disappointed me one more time, and nothing's changed. And with that, I'm going to leave you guys. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. As always, I'd appreciate it. Whatever. Up to the next one. And I'm out of here. Bye.